Yo, what's up?
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Detroit Lions. The kicker, Jake Bates, has this one on the tee. He'll run up and send this one away here at Ford Field. And he returns this to the 22.
Appreciate the sub, man.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
At the 22-yard line.
To throw, it's May. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at third down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback too.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Hunter Henry brings it in. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for fourth. And now the Lions going to stop this momentarily as they call a timeout.
Bro,
We'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this
that
first
just ruined the
quarter.
momentum right there. They could have had that.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with May. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back.
Oh, my gosh.
He's converged on quickly, and I don't think he got the first down. He did not. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. So first and 10 now from the 30. Now a give to Gibbs, running left. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Second and 10.
absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Yes, sir.
Here's
All
second
good.
and 10. Goff. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
Lions, first down.
There's Goff. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
The give, right side for Gibbs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it third down at 6. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Lions are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
180. What's that?
Gibbs. Diving for the end zone, and he is in.
Same play.
So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
Now the try here for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Lions 7, Patriots nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They'll start on the ground with Henderson. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21.
You go right past the dude that you were supposed to block.
Jack Campbell running him down behind the line. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it second down and 12. Play action. May. Open man down the field is Henry. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
32 yards.
Give him 32 on the play.
First down.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Aiden Hutchinson. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Looking to throw. May. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 35.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
180!
Here's Goff. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this 1st half, because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll swing this out to Henderson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Patriots.
Two minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. May going to give it to Henderson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
To the air, May. They set up the screen for Henderson. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Trevion Henderson. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Great field position has to be one of the best friends an offense can have. When you don't have very far to go, you should cash it in with points.
Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now Goff. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And St. Brown going to have the Lions first down as the tackle made up near the 35. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Now it's gone. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. May looking to run. And he'll be able to get this out to about the 5-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing here is May. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. That's out to the flat for Gibson. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, got the safe completion on 3rd. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
It's just called, as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Gibson here running out of the gun. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's 2 down lineman, man. It's 2 down lineman. Come on.
On this first half. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the
Goff now looking to throw. That short one pulled in by Fultzer. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 47-yard line.
To throw is gone. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Hold on. Check.
Now Goff. That is caught. And he is going to have the Lions first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Goff now to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Thinking and dunking with short passes.
That's another Detroit Lions.
Here's Goff. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. Goff. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's
Come on, man.
Here, complete. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 18.
Throwing again is gone. That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 2nd
It's a
down.
gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Patriots' 11-yard line.
Gone. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
That's good.
Goff going to shift him around.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Goff scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Lions have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Now the extra point.
But doing short.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Lions 14, Patriots 7.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try and move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. To throw, it's May. Now they go screen, it's complete. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 51 yards.
Where's the contain there? And yes, that's a question because that was just a simple drop-off. But he hits the Jets, and all of a sudden, the seas part in front of him. A huge result there to flip the field and what was a fairly innocuous play call.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll throw with May. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's May. They'll find Henderson out of the backfield here. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
May looking to run. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
From the gun, it's May. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
How do you throw the ball behind them?
3rd and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. They'll look to throw. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Lions are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
You have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
And they just did not get the snap away in time. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hit 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Now Goff. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Goff now to throw. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And he's going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
What's up?
Trying the left side with Gibbs. And some room to run now.
Man, heck.
Going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might.
This is what you get. What's up, Swats? Appreciate it. Yeah, back at that. That's work, man.
DA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the New England Patriots. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Foxborough. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Henry.
That was a run commit. Oh, my God.
And the Ravens need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead.
That's ridiculous.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion.
Switch to a run commit, and you still.
Look to throw. And they're going to get 2 2 more. He's got it. So that didn't take long. Quickly 8-zip. Tell you what, they're not messing around. You get the quick touchdown, and then you go for 2 to go up 8-0 here on the road.
In a sense, they hit him with a big shot right away. You don't throw a jab after you throw the haymaker, right? Go ahead and go for 2. They did. They're in control.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And he'll take it forward.
Stop it.
5 up to the 28-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Looking to throw. May. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Draymond Jones. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Wester on the return. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights on in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
First off,
2nd and 10.
them doggone wheel.
Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Appreciate it.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st down and goal at the 4-yard line.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Gibson is into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Yes, sir.
Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but hey, they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match? Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
Got to make it pay to get you short field.
26-yard line just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right.
Gonna realize on how you playing.
Frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Henry up the middle. And he powers his way up past the 30. 78 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
On 3rd down, Henry. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
No, he gonna do is run it.
To go, clock running at a back and forth first quarter of play. A first down carry for Henry. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage.
Zone plays.
On 2nd and 4. Now Lamar
Nice and good.
changing the
Watch
run.
this.
They'll run it again with Henry.
See that? Look at that.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50.
7-yard gain. And the Baltimore first down.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. Yes, 2nd and 4.
That's all he got, man.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 44 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back,
Come on, man.
got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And this will be caught. They get the 2, and they double them up now at 16-8.
16. Patriots 8.
I swear I hate playing against dudes that EA bails out. Come on, man. I got 2 people right there.
Raven football here as we
I know he's bigger than the
quarter
DB,
number 2.
and that's fine. Make the catch, but come on, there's still 2 people right there. And you let them broke in the tackles.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, look and repeat that, Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
May looking to run, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Kyle Van Noy. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Now 3rd down and very long. To the air, May.
Oh, my God.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's Bryce Behringer on now to punt.
For the Patriots.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Crossing route, he finds Likely.
Seriously.
Set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will have the Ravens first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Good for Baltimore. First down.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front. And
Same plays over and over.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 43.
And the Baltimore.
10 carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Running from the gun with Henry. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. Here's Jackson to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Picked by Chad Muma. And the Pats are going to take possession here.
I'm saying, these dudes don't be good at the game playing like this.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Throwing here is May. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
From the shotgun, it's May.
Oh, my.
Incomplete. So after 3 drives and 3 touchdowns combined between these two clubs, finally we get a defensive stop.
Yes, and welcome to the party, defensive players, and glad to have you, because for a while there, it almost felt like it was 11 going downfield on air. Okay, so to be able to have someone come up, make a stop, now we got a football game going.
Here's Bryce Behringer now.
Formation for the Patriots.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Pulled in at the 24. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Their own 41-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. They're looking deep here for Flowers. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. A strong running. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Jackson from the shotgun. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Come on, man. He threw it
What we're
right.
seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
4th down. Here's Jackson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Now Lamar changing the play. Play action. It's Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Hey, middle.
From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
You change it.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And Jackson throwing once more. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on, because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the 3rd quarter is underway. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
From the shotgun, May with it. Going deep for Diggs. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Crazy.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Here's May. And the pass to Henry is intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through? Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. So potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
And he swallowed
I can't.
right near the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Ravens' 26-yard line.
They'll throw with May. It's complete to Diggs. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Gibson. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Antonio Gibson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2.
Line up for a 2-point conversion.
May going to try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
Appreciate it.
Receivers coach everywhere. Seeing that play.
My daddy quits.
Focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
He can be beat. He ain't good at all.
And down at the 28. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in 1 play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down.
I'm not letting you run with Lamar. I'm not doing it.
Robert Spillane making a big
You want to throw it.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Great way to convert on third.
I can't even challenge that.
Down there, 21 yards the play.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right
No,
there.
it looked like that was in
Third
bounds.
downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board,
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
does this feel to you like he's having a flash?
Come on, what?
Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the letter jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far.
He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Henderson is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
Sometimes offense, you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good.
There we go.
The whole hard and finish in the end zone.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 2. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. 123 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though.
You're scared. I'm gonna run it.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts him in a pretty good spot for 2nd down.
No, we changed it. Sit up.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
You gotta throw it.
Say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. A short one there, caught by Likely. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. They'll run. It's Henry. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38.
Had him stop by the line of scrimmage and just hesitate.
And a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Appreciate it.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked up by Robert Spillane.
Careless with the football.
From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the New England Patriots. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Foxborough. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And they go play action with May. Short pass caught by Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On the move past the 40. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring your running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4, 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Looking to throw, May. Open man here, the tight end Henry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Hunter Henry, 28 yards. And the Patriots get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Now on to Borregales for the extra point. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen. That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
Linebacker was right
3rd and 8.
there.
Sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
To the air, Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. A gain of 4, not enough, and it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. They do go for it. Here's Allen. Now he fires deep for Shaquille. Back to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second down and 4. From the gun, it's May. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Daquan Jones fighting his way home to get the sack. To the air, May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will have.
Dude, really?
Now, from the home of the Raiders since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New England Patriots and the Las Vegas Raiders. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you were with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And he's going to be stopped out at the line to begin this ball game.
Like this defense talks all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
He'll find his tight end, that's Henry. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll dump this out wide to Gibson. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
First and goal.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal. At the Raiders.
Out of the gun, here's May. That'll be complete to Gibson. For the pylon, he's in. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, New England. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Patriots will take a 7-0 lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, here comes Ashton Genty. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Smith to throw on first down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
PO person.
Play action now. It's Gino. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
They use the same formation.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the shotgun, Smith. That's complete to Lockett outright. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they go to work on first and goal.
Hey, trio left.
Smith now. And he's in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come up with this extra point. We got
tight ends wide open and nobody on.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on second down. May. On the move left. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
It is 3rd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Incredible.
On the return is Tucker. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he's shedding tackles left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down as the tackle is made at about the 43-yard line.
And the Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Gino to throw. This one finds Lockett down the left side. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hold. Here we go, Salon.
Here's Gino. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. And the Patriots are going to take possession.
They'll take over 1st and 10. And they're on the 8-yard line.
We'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw is May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Patriots.
On 1st and 10, here's May. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
On the ground, Gibson. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Patriots 1st down.
Off the play fake, here's May. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to run it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd reads, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
May to throw on 2nd down. That's complete to Diggs. Finding room at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First catch of the game for Diggs, and it's a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
May now on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as the clock is stopped with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. May going to look to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 17.
Throwing now is May. He's found his receiver, Butte. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Here's May. He's going to air this one out. That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Darnay Holmes.
Got through that.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Man in motion here is Tucker. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. Mostert now to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Their own 22-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Smith. Off balance throw, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Hey, here we go. Here we go, son.
Run right up the gut with Gentry. And he'll get past the marker. He's got a first down on that gain of 5.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
On play action, Smith. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
By Carlton Davis.
Back is Smith. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Bro, it's 7-7. That's very stupid.
Just a stone's throw from historic Monument Circle in downtown Indianapolis. We are at the beautiful Lucas Oil Stadium. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Just about set for football. Blake Groupie is ready to get us started. And we are underway from Indianapolis. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And not much to speak of. Followed a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold it to just a yard.
They run once more with Henderson. Down the left sideline. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. 43 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries in the ball game. Nothing fancy there. A little smash mouth football right up the gut on the dive, and it turns into a huge play.
You talk about the fastest way to the secondary. Right up the gut as you described and sprinted into this.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up Sackett.
10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
From the gun, it's May. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And seeing no
That was not an RPO.
This one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing here is May. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Grover Stewart getting in there for
He
the
comes
sack.
through untouched.
Now make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively. And not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback, maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
At their own 14-yard line.
I think that makes sense. He comes through untouched.
Looking to put a drive together. Now Richardson. Can't get away, and he's taken down. K'Lavon Chason able to get him for a loss of about 3. And they get to him right out of the gate. And this defense hoping that that's a harbinger of things to come.
Yeah, when you give up a first play sack, Makes your quarterback wonder if he's going to go to the sidelines and talk with his offense coordinator and head coach and say, hey, you know that game plan we put together? We might need to change it right now.
He would have just stood there and let him catch the ball.
22 yards there, a first down.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to
this AI is terrible.
Because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a go.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up second.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. Across midfield, Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, 77 yards.
How do you make my player turn around and run up the field?
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
This game is terrible.
The Colts will line up for the two-point conversion.
What up, brand new?
Richardson will throw for it. It's caught, and it's 8-0.
That makes the score Colts 8, Patriots nothing.
So they're able to throw it in for the two-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on.
Yes, sir.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
They'll throw with May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They go play action now. May. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Colts are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy
what is
of
going
field.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring it out.
I'm controlling my tight end to stop,
and
he
because
don't.
You can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
You got it, bro. You got it.
At the line and set to go. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
You got it.
And he is brought down, but not before
You got
reaching the 30.
Sure.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And
This game is utter trash.
Change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see. Finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler. But again, just 1 yard out of it.
2nd and 9.
Now it's Richardson. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Michael Pittman, 29 yards. And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns.
The full team.
He goes for the pick. I try to play the receiver. That's okay.
Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover,
You
touchdown.
get it, yeah.
A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. Yeah, perfect omelet. Dropped it. So a little bit of a turnover. You went right back, though, and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do.
Don't worry about your hands, though.
Oh my gosh, come on, man.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. The result's not great thus far. A punt on the first drive and an interception last time out.
Now, let's face it, every team wants to come out on the field and play with some confidence, play some tempo, play with some rhythm. And when you're making those types of mistakes, you're not getting any of that put together.
So what do you say, time to get back to the basics for them?
In a lot of ways, yes. But the biggest one, of course, is finding people who will take care of the football and make a few plays. You got to have a drive now that calms down the entire team.
May looking to run. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Rough incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Looking to throw this. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. It's a loss of 11 on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Here we go, set. Back to 60. Go.
They'll run the jet sweep here with Pierce. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here. After first and second down went backwards, it's third and very long.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. They'll set up the
Bro, what?
Taylor.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4.
But it leads to 4th down.
70 Timberwolves.
Richardson looking to throw. That is caught.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Colts. First down.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Now a run here off the arc.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and
he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
Loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
They'll throw now on the final play. And incomplete on the deep ball. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the
On a freaking 3rd and 24.
Carried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
I got my defender over there fast enough to stop there. And just goes right past him.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
On the option left, Richardson.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Only a yard there on the
They'll
keeper,
never
and
miss
that's
that
going to
tackle.
leave him with a 3rd down.
Especially when I got them over there.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, right?
Richardson. This one finds Pierce on the out route.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 4th down.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Richardson going on 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position.
Off the play fake. Here's May.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him
Oh,
for a
boy.
loss of 8 yards.
This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you have extra guys rushing the quarterback.
Appreciate it.
Stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking him.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
To throw, it's May. Now he's going to step up and run.
Don't go at him.
Be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
They're going on 4th down. May. That's to his running back, complete. And I think the ball's out. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on 4th down, a change of possession anyway. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. May going to give it to Henderson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
To the air, May. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Drake May. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Pats are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
May going to try and throw for it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And that almost makes it a brand-new ballgame. Now it's a 1-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams,
So EA to give him that.
Teams, the spark that often wins games.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. County Lions. Go.
Richardson out of the shotgun. Now he's going to step up and run.
Appreciate it.
The throw for Pittman is intercepted. And the Patriots are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Up the middle, it's Henderson. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. Henderson running straight ahead. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Looking to throw. May. Got a man. It's Kayshon Boutte. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net them 23 and a 1st.
And that's a much-needed 1st down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and goal.
Gibson is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Here's May. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
You got to be kidding me.
Doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
Oh, I know it goes against the green here. It totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes a catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
Fourth down. Here's May. He'll try to do it himself. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand. Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Here's Richardson. And this one is incomplete. I don't know. He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. That is intercepted. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Intercepted by the Patriots. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Over the middle, complete. It's Henderson. And down inside the 15 he goes.
It's a gain of 11.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henderson. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And it's caught. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Well, this crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a 2-point conversion.
We'll break down the touchdown later. It's 2-point conversion time. Go to your script, pick your play, and go for it.
Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
May going to try to throw for it. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. Everything was riding on that two-point conversion, and they got it.
They got it. They now have the momentum. Time really dwindling in this game. Now their big deal is make sure they get a good kickoff and don't give up anything big on the defensive end.
And just shutting him off there. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Liking 18. Ready.
The drive will start with an option going left. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Well, just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Warrior 70. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Here's Richardson. He's going up top for Taylor. And that is incomplete. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
So it's the Patriots who will have first crack at it as we're back underway here in overtime. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 6.
It's now a 2nd and 6.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Going deep for Diggs.
What, dude?
Intercepted. And the Colts are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime.
That just pissed me off because he ain't even run.
They fought back to tie it, to send it to overtime, had all the momentum, and then that interception.
That fighting spirit, those fighting plays that got them back into it, maybe a little too aggressive there, throwing the interception, and now they've opened the door to get beat by a field goal coming back the other way.
Oh, my God.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. One team squandered opportunity. It's another team's chance to win this thing. They forced that clutch turnover, and now all they need is a field goal here to win this ball game.
Could not be set up much better, could they? A takeaway on defense. Now it's up to that offense to find a way to put themselves in position for the game-winning points. Touchdown, field goal, they don't care. Just find a way to win it.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard
60
line.
Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Richardson will keep it once again. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback
Just lost to
as a
this
runner,
bone.
most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
This will be swung out wide for Taylor. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to convert on third and short yardage with a gain of 4.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
And we saw that indeed, picking up the first.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Okay,
2nd and 10.
21-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll run the toss here with Taylor. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Richardson. Throw left side is complete on the down.
No freaking way he caught that.
Hey, did you have one of those backyards that you had one of those like mats or pits like you have for high jumpers? And, you know, you had your friends throw the ball and you tried to make the spectacular catches? you just did it with the ground?
Absolutely.
That explains your toughness. That explains your toughness right there. Because I think that guy was raised just like you. What a catch.
60 Bison. Ready?
Taylor. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. But, Charles, a very simple mission anytime that you play on your home turf, and that is to defend your home turf. And today, that mission was accomplished.
Look, every offseason, every preseason, the head coach goes in front of the team and says, the mission for the season, defend our home field every time, split on the road, and we'll be in the playoffs. That's why defending the home field is vital.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indianapolis.
We welcome you to Patriot Place and a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The veteran Matt Prater has this one set to get started. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Now the former Buckeye, Travion Henderson. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap. From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's May. Now he'll just pitch this one out there. I try to pitch one forward. It was an option there, but it does fall incomplete.
It's now 3rd down and 9.
3rd down and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Digs on the reception. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
Here it is on 4th down. He's going to have the Pats first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
And the Patriots first down.
Off the play fake, here's May. Forced to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2. They'll run here with Gibson. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible.
How do you throw the ball
no
behind the
separation,
receiver and the defender is
contact
literally
right at the
right
catch
behind?
point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. What a big play there for New England. And even 30 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
Long opening drive. It's taken up most of this first quarter. And now they want to pay it off. It's 1st and goal. From out of the gun, here's May. On the run to the right. He's going to keep it himself.
Well done here by the quarterback, realizing quickly in his progression that there's going to be nowhere to deliver the ball, but there was some space to pick some yards up with his feet. He's able to get out of bounds, picking up some positive yardage to make it a shorter 3rd down attempt.
This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. A Terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench.
Appreciate it, Tyler.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
So following the touchdown, Borregalis is back to send this one away. To return, here's Ray Davis. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Allen gonna throw to get things going. A pass caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Brings up second and 12 at the 41-yard line.
So after one, the Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. They've got it second down and 12 to go.
Alert! Round it, half 85, half 85. Look out!
Here's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete.
That was about to be a pick.
Just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Allen.
What?
That is caught. Hooks gets the grab. First and 10.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Bills first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And it'll be brought down right around the 40. Jelani Tavai there on the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 40.
To the air on second down. Here's Allen. This one downfield complete to Cooks. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
18 on the play. First down, Bills.
A carry for Cook. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Set to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken around the 11. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he will score. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Patriots 14. Bills 7.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. Great coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line.
7 yards to the line.
Hey, hold. Middle. Ready? Alert! What's up?
Now Allen on first down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Round it. Alert! Look out!
On second down, Allen. This one intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jelani Tabas.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
What you call a timeout for? That's stupid.
To throw on first down is May. Forced out wide. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. It is 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Sit up. Ready? What's that? 5. Crazy.
Throwing now is May. He's got his man, Kayshon Boutte. And he's in! Kayshon Boutte. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Throwing now, Allen here on first down. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Robert Spillane.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Detroit Lions. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from Ford Field. Oh, nice move. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
Slot man moves right.
What's that?
Opening play, and Goff wants to pass it. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
At the 16-yard
A lot of
line.
talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you go on the road and you travel. Hey, let's take the crowd out of it. What a great way of doing so by putting the quarterback on the deck.
Hold on. Check. What's that?
Here's Goff. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long.
White flag. Cut.
Now it's Goff. He'll try and do this himself. That is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
What's that?
On fourth down, Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover.
Seriously. That is pathetic, man.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the New England Patriots. Their meeting in Super Bowl 49 was thrilling. What's in store here? The Pats and Seahawks are underway. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
They were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
That's crazy work right there.
Gibson here running out of the gun.
Okay.
He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Three and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. To the air, May. And Diggs has it. Well, this is going to depend on the slot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
But I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker, that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on 4th. I got to be honest, I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the 1st down, but they decided to keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it, and it paid off.
Yeah, that decision paid off indeed. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's May. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 34-yard line. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another 1st down.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. And gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And the Seahawks are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know
right
this
where
guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Looking to put a drive together. First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through. Pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open
RPO demon.
so he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Darnold. Well, that'll be caught by Cobb. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. No score after one on EA Sports.
And the Seahawks first down.
Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second.
Back to throw, Darnold. Smith and Jigbo hauling it in on the out route. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Off of play action, Darnold. He'll try and do this himself. He'll get this complete to the tight end Barner. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by about a yard as they.
There's no way that should not have been a sack.
Down at 5. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make them play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. Here's Darnold. Man, and he hits him in stride. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Now it's Darnold. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. So from the 37, here's 2nd and 4.
Here goes up. Ready, what's up? Crazy.
Looking to throw, May. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. That sack, it goes to Boye Mafe.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the game.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
No, he didn't. Didn't do anything like that.
Taken at the 10. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it'll be Seahawks.
Appreciate it, man.
1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts,
thanks for tuning in.
Sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
First down, Seahawks.
Now Darnold. That'll be caught. It's caught. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
33 yards on the play. First down, Seattle.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now here's Jason Myers. He gets set for the Seahawk field goal. Myers' kick is good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy by the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. May looking to run. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. 10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And it takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Back to Walker on first down. They'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. at their 49-yard line.
And Darnold's going to change the play. Again, it's Walker. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
It's a gain of 10.
Straight ahead, Walker. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Patriots' 41-yard line.
And they'll try the air now with Darnold. Down to the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Cooper Kupp, 41 yards. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Now Myers for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Okay.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd.
You can't get nobody to block.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw, it's May. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to throw the running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's May. Pressure comes, he's taken down by the Seahawks defense. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. They'll try and throw forward May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll throw with May. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete.
Should have threw a bullet.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
A 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Foxborough. Throwing here is May. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from home.
That's tough.
Now it's 3rd down. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Here's May. Under pressure, and down he goes. Boye Mafe able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Boy.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner. And I don't think, with 3 scores down in the 3rd quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Here's Darnold. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Trying the left side with Walker. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 68 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Brandon, I got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. That is caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks had 6 to their lead. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
7 yards pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
May is going to give it to Henderson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for 13 and a New England 1st down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where was that all game? Or maybe just kind of keeping it to himself and saying, okay, it's something to build on, and a positive comes out of a bad game because those are going to happen from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready to go in the future. But that run right there, that's what they were looking for. At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring it down. Boye Mafe getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And this offense on 3rd down today, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Under pressure, they got him again. He could time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a...
You got it, man. 'Cause you got it. You got it, bro. That's just absolutely insane.
Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the New England Patriots. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. And off we go from Foxborough. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. Into space. 20, 15, and he will go all the way. Travion Henderson, touchdown New England. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead.
What up, Booze?
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. Past the 45. How about that run all the way down to the 25-yard line? Big-time play by McCaffrey. And even 50 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Purdy. Short one there by Kittle. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
3rd and inches.
21.
They'll throw again with Purdy. It is brought in the end zone. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown, 49ers. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Good foot, nasty.
They'll go play action with May. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Combo. What's that? What's that?
They'll run. It's Henderson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Diggs on the reception. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Both of y'all miss y'all some.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Throwing is May. Will set up the screen for Gibson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he's going to be taken down at the 17-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on 1st down. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Most horrible angles ever.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 20.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. That is a big gain for the 49ers. It's a gain of 34.
Come on.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. They'll come up here first and 10.
Defense up.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The linebacker, Robert Spillane. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Going for it all. And that is incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down. Here's Purdy. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. On 1st and 10, here's May. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Nick Bosa, the former All-Pro, in there for the sack.
At the 33-yard line.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A touchdown apiece. 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? You see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
He's standing at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the page, and this ends up being a wasted.
Third and short. Purdy. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. They force 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They'll go with Purdy. That's taken in. And he's got the first down. Well done there as they pick up a 4th.
Brand new. What's up?
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. Oh, and he is deep-leaded on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. And he will score. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown, 49ers. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Pinheiro on for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers
lead that formation alone.
To a 14-7 lead. So now after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Give him 14 on that play. 1 first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. May, little pop pass to the receiver. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
Couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one? A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing now is May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision, and that's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 14.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Here's May again. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Keyshawn Booty was the one he was looking for. It's second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Hey, can. Hey, no, here.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Out of the gun, here's May. That's complete to Diggs. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Come through here late and give your team a chance. They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Here's Sky Moore now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From 29, here's second down and 7. Back to throw, Purdy. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. To throw, Purdy. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
Now Purdy. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. And he's going to have a Niners first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the
should not have been a catch.
2 minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off.
No way should that have been a catch.
McCaffrey. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7. From the gun, it's Purdy. Right back to Pearsall again. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one, and he's got his team a first down.
At the 26-yard line.
They'll go play action with Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. On the run, McCaffrey. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
A gain of 6
Big
yards.
play here. Crowd on their feet for 3rd and 4. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now they burn the timeout. They're in that gray area. You might be able to get in 2 plays, but maybe just 1 left in this game. We'll see. May now on 1st and 10. He's got his man, Keyshawn Boutte. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now 4 seconds left, and we get a timeout call.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. And the Niners have just about sewn up this football game. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play. And the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Wow. That's gonna be it, chat. Appreciate you.